Hey, my tribe. This is Queen Amina Black Love coming at you with a review for Coming to America. This aired on Amazon Prime on yesterday, and it's the sequel to Coming to America, the movie that came out way back in 1988, I think it was, a little bit over 30 years, like 33 years ago. So let's just watch this clip to get an idea of what it was about.
You must heed my words before I'm gone, my son. Now, you will be king. But the throne must pass to a male heir. Hakim, it appears you have a son. He must be found.
Prepare the royal jet. We are going back to America.
Oh, hell no, Your Majesty.
Come on! I'm back! Say it again! Feel right in this mother... Feel good in this mother... My whole hood in this mother... Come on!
I'm the king of this shop.
That's funny in hell!
Well. Say it again.
Yes, sir.
It is so good to see you.
Well, I be damn. Look who done come up in here.
Hey, it's Kunta Kinte and Ebola.
Famine and blood diamonds.
Nelson Mandela and Winnie.
Those hungry babies with the flies on the face.
Hey, that's too much. Now, you stepped over the line. Now, we won't be talking that kind of shit about the hungry babies. You're going to have to get out of my chair.
Politically incorrect.
So what you doing back here, Hotel Rwanda?
I'm back! Say it again!
So that's just a little sneak peek, at what the movie is about for those of you who have not viewed it as yet. I, for one, haven't watched the original, can appreciate some of these people that they had come back. I noticed certain little things like Garcelle Bavot. She was a flower bearer again in this movie. Also, they did, Louis Anderson came back, and had a little scene in there. You appreciate that if you actually saw the first movie. And let's just talk about some of these cameo appearances. Those were some of my highlights of the whole movie, these cameos that they had in there. They had Rick Ross. Rick Ross cameoed in the movie. And then The King's Funeral, where he actually had it while he was still alive. We had some great music cameos with En Vogue, Salt and Pepper, and the incomparable Miss Gladys Knight had a cameo appearance in the movie. They even had a cameo with... Morgan Freeman. Morgan Freeman had a part in the movie. We could just talk about this cast. This cast was huge, large, and more enormous star power. Tracy Morgan was in the movie. Wesley Snipes, Leslie Jones. Who else? There were just so many great people as far as the cast goes that was in the movie. Now, we did have a few notable new cast members. Jermaine Fowler, who actually played his son in the movie. And then we had Kiki Lane, who actually played his older daughter, Mika, in the movie. I think she was notable to mention. Just great, wonderful acting that she did on her part in the movie. So let's just talk about what the plot of the movie was. The plot of the movie was, Prince Hakim visited Queens 30-some years ago to find his princess. So when he visited Queens, apparently there was some ships that they did not show, that this seasayer to the king sort of envisioned and saw. And he saw that Hakim actually conceived a bastard son while he was away in America. Why this is key is because the king, Jaffe Joffer, played by the incomparable James Earl Jones, is now on his deathbed. And as we all know, if we watch the first movie, the king must have an heir who is a male. Female cannot be the ruler of Zumanda. So being Eddie Murphy, Prince Hakim in the movie, had not had any male offspring. He has 3 daughters. So this sends him back to America to find that bastard son. So of course he finds the son, is bringing the son back to Zamunda. The son refuses to come back without his mom, who is played by Leslie Jones. She was awesome in the movie as well. So it sort of falls back on that same premise. They show scenes where he has to prove he's kingly, and it's pretty funny where he has this lion chasing him. But it's the same thing where they have an arranged marriage, and of course he was arranged to marry Bopotu, I think was the name of Tiana Taylor. Her dad's Wesley Snipes. That scene was great too, because that was another musical scene. And of course he, here's this conversation between his father, Prince Akeem right now, and the character that Tiana Taylor plays, her dad, and sort of is offset by it. Meanwhile, he's been entertaining one of the groomers, his actual barber, and they've grown close, and he decides, she would be a better match for him, and he didn't want to be forced into anything, so he left. And of course, his father, Prince Akeem, chased him back to America to try to stop the wedding. But in the end, he asked him, do you understand? And of course, Prince Akeem had to think back 30 years and was like, well, yeah, I understand. That was my same, situation with my dad. So, of course, in the end, he ends up marrying who he chooses. Things are shaking up a little bit in the kingdom. Don't want to give you too much because I think you should go watch it yourself. If I had to rate the movie, I would give it a 4 out of 5. I think it was great. I enjoyed it. The film was budgeted, I think they said at $60 million, but the costumage in the film was awesome. The movie runs about an hour and 50 minutes, I think it is. But, like I said, it's pretty much a retread of the first movie with, a different plot that you could follow. I enjoyed it. I would suggest watching it. You'd have to go have the service, on Amazon because it's streamed on Amazon. But if you do have it, go out and watch it. I think it's worth watching it. If you don't, you might want to get it to watch the film. The film was pretty good. So get down in the comments, y'all. Let me know what you thought of the movie. As always, I thank you so much for watching my videos. Go ahead and join my channel. Subscribe now. And again, this has been Queen Amina Black Love. Much love and peace to your day. Bye-bye.